Good evening and welcome to the meeting of the Monroe CT 250 Special Committee. I am Nicole Signoli, your host. I'd like to bring the meeting to order at 7:02 p.m. If everyone could please stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance with me.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, I'll take roll call just so you know. The only two for roll call, I had Ray and Sue both have previous obligations, so they are not with us tonight. Next on the agenda is we have the May 7th. I don't even know if everybody's here that was there. At the May 7th meeting, we have three of the four people that were here. I don't know if there were any changes to the agenda or any edits.
I have no comment to that because I wasn't here myself, but I didn't see anything wrong with it.
Marita, does anything look good? I typed it, Ray wrote it, so I'm kind of I'm intimate to it.
Looks good to me.
All right. Anyone for a motion?
A motion to accept the meeting minutes from the meeting of May 7, 2026.
Okay.
I'll second that.
CT 250 committee.
Perfect. And all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And we have two abstains because you weren't here. Okay. Next, 4. The next on the agenda is the committee's year-to-date budget report. I don't know if you realized, and this came as hot off the press, the Connecticut Humanities has found money. We, as an affiliate of the town, have put in our application for $750. If you are an affiliate not associated with the town, you get $500. My husband was very excited to find that out last night for Derby Historical, so put it in for Stephanie if you want. So what happens at this point is I'm waiting for that money to come in. And so we are pretty much in a good stead right now. And I can show you that right when we go to events. Other than that, I did pay the flags, and the flags have been, since last Tuesday, been trying to get up. So I'm posted on the parade routes. Any other questions on the reimbursement or anything like that?
No.
Did you ever get anything on donations from our website?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think you would.
No.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I get more from that mayonnaise jar, let me tell you.
Where? Oh, you have it up here?
I bring it everywhere. You never know.
Nice. Okay.
Sorry, I bring it everywhere.
Okay.
Their emotional security jar.
It is my emotional. You never know. I got $5 at the cleanup. Come on. I thought it was great. I'm going to do now what I would like to do now. I'm not going to go through these sheets because sometimes that's a little confusing and I have a hard time with it. But I'd just like to go through the events as we are. Regarding the flags and banners. Okay, so the flags, we have 13 flags. For those who weren't here, I gave Sue more money, but then the provider did not have enough flags for immediate shipment. So it went back down. It's like 1,000 and change. I paid that bill. The flags have been trying to be going up on the parade route since last Tuesday. Hopefully I'm going to follow up tomorrow for Sue to clarify and confirm that they can actually put them up according to the map that we shared with them, her vision of where they should go, and go do that. So that's exciting.
I don't, some of them are definitely up.
I've seen them already. Yeah. They look great.
And
Trumbull stole our idea, by the way. It's the same on Main Street in Trumbull.
Yeah, I saw that too, Kevin. Yeah, the other day.
We had a map, and you have a vision, and then somebody else has their vision. Right. So I just want to, and we just want to be sure all 13 make it up because we paid for 13. So all colonies make it.
I didn't count them all, but there are quite a few along Monroe Turnpike.
Yeah. I have not gone to check what is up to the map, but hopefully they'll get
they're already getting tangled up. So it's official.
Banners. Banners right now, the banners are done. Ray is going to be speaking with Save Our Stephanie and donating, giving that over to Kathy and for Save Our Stephanie to put it again around their kiosk, Kevin. And then Ray did not work with Public Works. He's probably going to use, I think I sent to you what the public, I can't think of the man here in the Public Works department, where I said you can put it like on posts and it has to be behind the thing and you have to do this kind. He's going to use those parameters and either put them on one of the greens or put them somewhere else. The second banner somewhere up here on this side of town.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. Kevin, could you
Yes.
share with the group how your first lecture went?
Well, aside from certain individuals being highly offended, I thought it went pretty well. It was pretty easygoing. It was informative. I felt a little pressured for time, but that was me for the most part. I thought it went well. We did get some feedback from John Dunn. He spoke to you. I've been in touch with him. He was basically looking for the inclusion of maps before each of the sites, but considering there were 125 slides and most of them were location related, it wasn't really practical to do that. The time just wasn't there. So I sent him to the Monroe Historical Society website, and I said, if you read my posts, you'll see that almost every one of them has a map as the first image just to guide people. He had no idea those were in existence, and now he's very happy.
Excellent.
I thought it went well. I thought it was a good time. It was informative and not too serious. We had a few laughs here and there. So I liked it. I enjoyed it.
And it was 70 and for those, and Marita came and helped us with technology and helped set up things. I have two great volunteers that I'm going to keep in my pocket. They set up, they were wonderful.
They were fantastic. And thank you again to Marita for coming across town and helping out and at least offering to help out. Fortunately, we had it straightened out beforehand. My next lecture, I'm going to have to, as I mentioned, Nicole, I'm going to have to interact with the screen that the audience sees. So we'll just rotate the table and hope that it all works out well.
It should.
Do you need a laser pointer or any of that stuff, Kevin?
Just to keep the audience in check, basically. No, I don't need there's a laser pointer in PowerPoint that I can use if I need to.
Okay. I was gonna say I have all that stuff from work, so I could always bring it. I plan on being there next week, so.
Oh, good.
Nicole, do you know what the count is? Because the Historical Society has really kind of been a little disappointing. They just started advertising it today at my request. So I don't know what's going on with them. But I know you have it in various places. So what are we looking at? I wouldn't expect it's going to be as popular as the first one.
So for our first lecture, we had 72 people. Our second lecture, many of the people are, so what I do, for those in the crowd, this is old librarian programming. I actually bring sign-up sheets for the next lectures, and I tell people to sign up now because then they get in early. And so I have probably for this lecture, I want to say there's 30 for each lecture already registered.
All right.
And so it's definitely registration. What I do with my volunteers, we set up 75 chairs, theater style, and then I take attendance at the door.
Yeah, it seemed to work all right.
It did. I also the Wednesday before. The Wednesday before I usually call everyone, and just to say, you really tell me if you're coming or not. And it's funny, somebody said, I had a couple people said, oh no, I double booked myself. So we got more seats that way. So that's really something I do a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
The lecture's the same regardless of who shows up or who doesn't.
Yeah. And we have volunteers again. I have a mother and a daughter. I met the daughter at the volunteer fair. So she's coming with her mother. They can only stay for the first half. They're going to come for setup, breakdown. I have another woman that came to our proclamation, and she's coming to help me for the whole event. So setup and breakdown. So we got volunteers.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Nice.
Flag Day lecture. This is Betsy Ross and her friends are coming. This is a joint event with the DAR on Sunday, the 14th. I just started that as well. That flyer and posting has gone out for Aaron and for Donna Lynn. Just to bring up to speed, you may have read it, but I just want to be sure you understand. With the Connecticut Humanities, they have a deal with the Connecticut Tourism Board that I now post all of our events on the Connecticut Tourism Board as a 250 event.
Nice.
So everything goes, even the whatever may be purely because you don't know who's looking, because it could be a Monroe resident going there and I want to drive them back to us. So whatever it is, I'm putting it out there. So that just happened as well. That happened like 3 months ago.
And with the because it's a DAR, you may get more people because of this. It's a joint venture.
Right. It's a joint venture. It's a DAR too.
Yeah.
And I have, and my dynamic duo, Polly and Jerry, volunteers are going to help me, even though I know the DAR have their own kind of setup. When they were at Derby Public, they had their own kind of thing, but they'll be here too to help me and help the women set up as they need. So I've got Polly and Jerry again. I'm excited. No, I can't, you get volunteers in life and we don't have to even tell them anything. This is our next event. The press has already started on this too, because the due date is June 19th. I am advertising this as make your own fireworks.
Nice.
Support the Monroe Women's Club by purchasing luminaries. They are at $5 a dozen. And it's to do that. This is actually, in case you guys don't know, when we light up the luminaries on July 4th, that is actually a national initiative coming from CT 250. They've been asking all municipalities to light their buildings. So you'll see in my press when I put it out there, like to Bilbatar and Monroe Patch or wherever I send it, I do reference that as part of this national event that we're doing as well. So we were on the cutting edge, Donalyn.
There you go.
How about that?
Hey.
That is that. While we're here on the Light Up Monroe, so that is at dusk on July 4th. I'm going to hold off on that because that goes into the July 4th big discussion. So hold on to that. Our final lecture is the peppercorn lease. I made the flyer, but I haven't posted it yet. No, I did post it on CT on the visit on the tourism board, but I haven't put it anywhere locally because I don't want to take the oomph from anybody else. So those are all out. Those are flyers are all done. They're ready to rock and roll. Any question on all of that I've been doing?
No.
Okay. July 4th. Okay. So in July 4th, Hartford finally has given us a draft of what's going to happen. So I talked to our first selectman yesterday. He has committed to sign the recommitment of the Declaration of Independence. So that means that he will be going to Hartford on July 4th. He's got to get there from 8 o'clock till 9:30. He will sign as a recommitment for the municipality of Derby. And then they march as representatives, signers to, no, they don't have to march. They're going to sign, they're all going to gather. And then there's going to be the 169 towns group shot of all these signers on the steps there. And so the signed recommitment to the Declaration of Independence, the original, a PDF of that document, and the photo will then live in history at the Connecticut State Library as memorabilia of the event. So it was a photo op. So that's great. So he's going to be doing that. We had talked about two Monroe CT 250 events. Now, last time we talked about having the reading of the declaration on the 4th, at starting that at 1:30 here on the green. I have, just so you know, I have approval to use the green. I put the application in. The town gave me approval for the entire day of July 4th and for July 8th. So I've got that application done. So on July 4th, here's what we were talking about. Have a reading of the declaration at 1:30. The national bell ringing is at 2, and then breaking down and going home from there. And then the Light Up Monroe, Light to Unite people run around and put the luminaries on 5 to 7 and
Who is that?
stick it.
Who is that? The Light Up, you mean there's a committee of Light Up Monroe or Light to Unite?
Light to Unite is the national endeavor. That's what they call it.
But you said there's people that are already signed
Nope.
up to do that, or?
Nope, volunteers needed.
Okay, because that's what you just said, that the people will be here. Okay, that's what
Yeah.
got it. Great.
So in my meeting with, so here's the thing. I guess the question is, do we still want to do the 4th? Because we will not have, unfortunately, Town Hall will not be able to support us. We would have to get our own boom box because it is a Saturday and a holiday. That's triple time. And they said they would rather do it with the national endeavor on July 8th.
What's July 8th?
And I know
That's a
we had
weekday,
talked,
isn't it?
it's a Wednesday night at 6:00. I also know that many people wanted it to be a lot like the proclamation and all the people that come. My gut reaction, they're going to be at Hartford.
Oh, on July 4th. So they won't be here for what we're doing then on July 4th, is what you're saying.
That's my gut. Did you hear that? My gut is, because I will tell you that Senator Perillo asked me 3 weeks ago for my entire lineup of what
Mhm.
we're doing from now on July 4th as well. And so he's probably already has his calendar set.
For July 4th, you're thinking all those anyways, that would be, yeah.
Yeah.
So all the dignitaries would be up there at Hartford.
Yeah, this is my fear, is that we put all this effort into it. The subcommittee chair would put all the effort into it, and then we wouldn't get the bang.
So are you proposing or revisit, what you want us to revisit?
Revisit this.
Do we want to?
Do we want to do the
Not-
July 8th instead?
Instead of the July 4th?
Yeah.
But we're advertising the luminaries though, for the light of the town on July 4th. That's been out there for a while now,
Yep.
right? So if you did July 8th, are you going to recant that even for the town and do it on
No.
July 8th, or stay with the 4th?
Because that's
Okay.
yeah.
That to me would be, I think that we could make that a go on July 4th, just to light it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if let's say the first selectman can't go for what, let's say he gets sick and I have to go, there would be no way for me to get back by 1:30.
Right.
So in my head, I would be one of the little beavers that would run around town and put the luminaries wherever we need.
I'll be a beaver.
You know what I mean?
for doing that.
But-
Okay.
I just don't know about a July 4th reading.
Well, I think for me, my opinion is that, we wanted to have the dignitaries there and other people and we wanted to have it in front or in with town hall, because it is they represent the purpose of this whole country, this mission, right?
Mhm.
So if the CT 250 is doing something on July 8th, then I have no objection with doing the rest of this on July 8th. Because if everybody's using this July 4th at the state level,
I will tell you, many people are signing and going.
yeah.
And
see,
because
that's the thing.
but they've already had, maybe they've had their marketing already, or they have their own fireworks, or they have their own reenactment. I don't know what
Yeah.
other towns are doing,
I see that, yeah.
but a lot of people are signing and going.
I see that as the problem. Yeah, I'm okay with, I understand if you have to put that to July 8th and not do it on the 4th.
And then many people shared that they didn't like going to the 8th because it was like anticlimactic.
Well, on the other hand, though, for the anticlimax, I mean, most people are going away. They start going on the holiday weekend anyways. I mean, even on Memorial Day, people start making plans for picnics or something like that. They're consumed. So I don't know. It would be anticlimactic.
I don't know.
I think people would be, I think we might have more people around to attend than on the 4th.
Yeah.
Especially if it's nice. They're going to stay home with their picnics in their pool.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Kevin and Marita, you were part of this conversation, hearing all of this, or even Aaron, whomever. What do you think?
I'm away on the weekend. I would be there on a Wednesday night. That's the difference for me.
Right.
Because even this week, like Memorial Day, like you said, like I have a soccer tournament Saturday. I'm supposed to be in New York on Sunday, although I think I'm coming back now. Like it's hard to schedule on a weekend. That's
Yeah, in my particular case, on July 4th, I'm going to be in New York with my in-laws. My father-in-law is 92. He's a Korean War vet, and he's getting a ride in a Jeep in the parade. So I don't want to get shot by my wife and my mother-in-law for not attending that.
I won't be around.
Let's see.
Okay.
I mean, I encountered that with the Memorial Day parade, trying to get my group together. It's hard. People are
committed.
And you're right, Aaron. It's like they have the school events or at children, young people events on the weekends too, on the holidays. So it's tough for parents.
Yeah, it's all the Monroe soccer clubs are in a soccer tournament Memorial Day weekend. And of course, it's Saturday and Sunday. It's just it makes
there was one person in the organization that said exactly that. My child is playing in the soccer tournament, so it's a big one.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, I'm going to make a motion. I'm going to make a motion that we will commit to participating in the national event on July 8th at 6:00. To read the Declaration of Independence, and I'll be the committee chair on that and get that organized.
I second that motion.
Okay. Any other discussion?
No.
One discussion point?
Sure.
Is this with the national bell ringing that you have that proposed for the 4th? Is that on the 4th, or is that also going to
On the
move to
4th?
The 8th? Okay.
I mean, we could ring bells.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's not, we could, no, and I'll piggyback on that. I could speak with the churches. It gives me just one more week to talk to the churches.
Yeah.
To see if they want to ring bells. If they want to.
Okay.
I could add that. That's
okay. So that's fine. Okay. That's all the discussion I would need on that motion.
So it's a second from Donna Lynn. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Unanimous. Okay, great. Because that way we can get all the help on that. Okay, so here's what I want to do. Talk about the recommitment. I can finish the Independence Day survey for CT 250. Great. America's Potluck, we're not going to do that, but because that's it, we're going to do Spirit of the Gazebo on that. And eventually, someday in my life, Kevin, I will talk to the kids and do this, Google my maps for the historical. I swear I will do it maybe soon. But what I want to do right now is I want to share.
Can I go back one thing?
Uh-huh.
Do you want to talk about actually setting up or how to set up for lighting the gazebo?
Funny you should say that. That's what I was going to talk about right now.
Okie doke.
How about that?
There you go.
All right. Can I?
It's as if they're of one mind.
Perfect.
It's a really frightening bunch. That's not what I want. One moment, please. Nope, that's not what I want. That's the agenda for Hartford. There we go. Okay, so I'm doing it this way because this is all I can do. Not very talented. Okay, so I'm going to go to the green area. Can you all see this okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well enough.
Okay, so displays and banners, as you see, the 13 flags and poles cost $1,057. Okay. So light up Monroe. All right, let me go over here. One moment, please. If we buy for the first location, the gazebo or the town green, I already talked to the first selectman about this, and we did the math of what we would need. Actually, we only need 42 from him, but we would do like in between each post, we would do either 3 or 5 bags. And so for all of that, and if we come down the stairs, there's stairs, right? There are stairs. We're looking at maybe 48 bags because it's $5 for a dozen. And that's $9.60, right? Okay. We could get more, but that's minimal. Now, hold on the thought. Number 2, the kiosk. I have to call Kathy at some point in the next day or two. And this is at SOS. And again, say that I would like us to buy that. Let's say we do another 48 bags and do it there. Same kind of idea. I'd like to do the front hall, the town hall front entries. Meh. And I want to do the library. Okay. So all of that, $50, maybe. That's about all it's going to cost. Isn't that amazing?
Because they're reasonable.
Because they're reasonable. We can buy more. We can
And
do
we
more.
don't have to buy the sand, right? Because we can go to the DPW down there and get the sand.
I don't know.
That's the only cost I would see.
Okay, I thought it came with sand. No, they don't. They come with the bags. Okay. We can see about sand. Okay. So even if it's $200, I don't know. The sand could be expensive. Who knows now? Is there
Why don't you get the sand over at the town garage?
Yeah, that's right.
all
And
of the above?
we'll just drop it back off to them. when
Yeah,
we're
I'm
done.
sure we can get town sand.
Yeah, I'm
Right,
sure we can do it.
right.
So the next question is, do we like this? Do we want more bags or do we want more locations?
So
I think the locations are good. I think the number of bags are good.
1, town gazebo on this green. 2, Stepney kiosk. 3, the 2 entries of town hall. And 4, the library's entry.
So when you say that entries of the town hall, you're going to go from the door down to the curb?
Probably not the door. One side is the door. The other side is the portico.
Okay, so from the building to the sidewalk.
Yeah.
You're going down that all the
Yeah.
way to the driveway. Okay.
I mean, we can even get more if you want. Get
Well,
$100. I don't know.
mean, you could, if you want to do more here, what you could do is call the Mason Hall and call the 2 churches and say, here's the bags, would you want to buy them or for them? I mean, it would really light up the green that way.
Yep.
I don't know, other buildings, do you want to do the senior center? I don't know how far you want to stretch it
Yeah, I know.
at this point.
No, I don't think the senior center is necessary.
Yeah, I mean.
I was gonna say adding like the Masonic Lodge is one thing, but the senior center then adds another location that
You know,
us or somebody has to drive to set these up.
Right.
Yeah.
Versus
I like
town
the,
hall, you add a building, it's not that big a deal to walk to the Masonic Lodge and put up more.
Right.
right.
I
and
like
people
town hall, kiosk, and gazebo and Masonic Lodge.
right. Yeah.
I don't know about the church. The churches are uplit anyway, both of them.
I believe the Masonic Lodge is too.
Yeah, I think Garen's right with that. So, maybe just the gazebo, kiosk, and town hall.
And the library.
And the library.
We can convince them to turn their lights off and use luminaries. I'm sure that wouldn't take much effort to say,
I've
hey,
never
can you turn
tried
off
to
the
convince-
It would
spotlights?
look pretty if there was more luminaries to
Yes.
widen that swath of the whole green area.
Well, the only thing we
Yeah.
can do is I can do is
Ask 'em.
promote. I can promote it and then see
Yeah.
if they want it.
You could tell, ask them. If
They
they
want
were
some at my
doing it,
house.
would they want to participate,
Fine.
luminaries or participate in
Right,
that effort?
right.
That's it.
I hand it to everybody as a Monroe resident at my staff. You must do this. I'm pretty pushy. But I
Subtle.
think it's a great idea. I mean, even, 12 bags for $1. Come on. So, all right.
12 bags with lighting. That's guaranteed, right?
Yes, it comes with a candle.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I will go ahead and contact the two churches. I'll call the Masonic Hall.
I'll call the Masonic Lodge for you.
That would be great, Aaron.
I'm a brother there, so Jonathan, I know the guy in charge.
And whether they want us to buy it and give it to them, or if they want to buy their own.
If he doesn't want to buy them, I'll buy them for them.
Well, no, we can buy, because wait, hold that thought. Remember, we're getting $750.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just buy them.
So that's a plot. That's a possible. Okay, one more.
Do you, just a thought, do you want to light up the Rotary?
Do we want to light up the Rotary? Did you hear that? It's just
No.
another place that I'm going to get hit at night.
It's not anywhere you want to be. I think that would be distracting to our drivers. We got enough.
Yeah, I think so too.
I
think so.
Yeah, but the Rotaries are supposed to be safer than the traffic
No,
lights.
we've
Come
seen that
on.
happen. Okay,
Yeah.
so here's our history lecture. I mean, I have the donation, Marita. I haven't that case of water that we got. I used that. Donna's drinking out of it right now. Kevin, everybody did it. The only thing I can think of here is if we want, you spend, I don't know, 2 cases of water for each lecture, $20. I'm just saying. Okay, these are ideas of what we could spend. All right, in yellow.
Mhm.
We're not doing summer reading programs. That's coming from the library. That doesn't cost anything. I have $150 for the Spirit of America in case we want to do refreshments. I mean, I know that people may donate if we do the same thing as a proclamation, but if we want to do something else, we could actually buy refreshments or reimburse people down for refreshments. And then, so with all my little thoughts I have here, we've only spent $1,265.
Mhm.
Marita, I don't know, Marita, if you need cleanup day reimbursement, I could always give you money back. So if I gave you I'm just saying 500, that's astronomical, I know, but still. So we've only spent $1,765.40. That is previous donation. That's another donation. And here's the $750 from the America 250 CT Humanities. We have
$1,000 to the.
we have a balance of $1,000 we can still spend.
We should buy the luminaries.
I agree.
Yes.
And say we're buying them.
And we still have money.
And still have money.
Yep.
Just say no if we're buying them.
Yeah, even if I spent even $200.
Right.
Yeah, that's.
Right. If that's a motion, I second Aaron's motion.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll make that motion that we
Okay.
buy the
Aaron's
luminaries.
saying we buy.
Light up this one. Put it in.
DL, it says second. So then, okay, we buy, that's fine.
Yep.
And now seeing what we're doing, I know it's more driving. Do we want any more locations? I can call, you're going to call the Masons, Aaron. I'll call the churches and say, we want to do this. Can we buy it and can we put it on your steps type of thing?
And that's just so I'm clear. We want to put it up the stairs of the Masonic Lodge and maybe some onto the sidewalk in front of it. Okay.
Yeah. Just like have you ever seen the pictures of Gallup, New Mexico, and when they do it for the baby Jesus?
No.
Oh, it's phenomenal. They line all of the sidewalks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, just make sure everyone knows that these are electric lights and not actual flames.
Yeah. Okay. So
They're not actual flames?
No, they're electric.
Oh, I didn't know that. Battery powered.
Yes.
We don't want to burn the Masonic Lodge down.
Especially if it's breezy out.
Well,
I didn't know that.
I had to call the president of the women's club. I said, can you check the sub chair? They are electric because we can't put candles on to get safe out. I'm like, oh yeah.
Nice.
Let's set the town on fire.
Geez, that's all the more reasonable. Wow.
Yeah. So, okay, I'll work on that. So that's what I have. So speaking of that, if you, going forward, what will happen right now about money? What did I just do? Way back when, the beginning of our relationship together, one of our first meetings, we talked about donations and how I have to do that report to the town council. So I sent the town council the report that we spent money on the flags, and I sent the report that for cleanup day, we had gloves and water and all this kind of donated. And then I also sent, and this will hit the June 8th agenda of the town council. So then I also sent to, Ray was able to give me that Union Savings Bank is donating the 2 banners for $297 and change. And I said, Ray, I have money coming. And he goes, no, we're donating. I'm like, and I think that's an initiative by their corporate office. They're trying to reward their employees for volunteering. So I think that's where it comes from, because he's doing stuff like that for the Lions. Have I missed anything? Do you have any questions? So here's a question. Maybe we can think about our schedules. And next week, we can think, next meeting, if I get all the sites for the luminaries, we can see who can divide and conquer. And then we'll find out how much we actually are buying. How about that, Erin? Does that sound like a plan? Get our answers back. Even if you can't attend, email me and see if we can light up the green.
I'll call Jonathan tomorrow. That's the head guy at the lodge right now. So yeah, no problem.
Ooh, should I call the Baptist Church in Stepney?
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. I'm thinking of your presentation. So I need SO. It's the Baptist, and what's the other one?
Well, it was the Methodist Episcopal Church up until 1972. Now it's Our Lady of the Rosary.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a conservative Catholic church.
Okay, I'll figure that out. Okay, I'll call them.
I didn't know that.
All right.
Now you do.
Now I do. Learn something every day.
They still perform the Mass in Latin.
Yeah, they do.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Very old tradition.
They probably demand real candles if they're that conservative.
I think that's all I have. Do I need, if I missed anything for anyone?
Not for me.
Question on luminaries. Do we also want to light up around the Veterans Memorial on the green? Not a lot, but just something to.
That's a nice idea.
Because look, that's America.
Do you mean the bottom, the base of the flags, or on the other side?
The one that's in front of the town hall with the
Okay.
eagle on it, that
Okay.
one, although you could, yeah. I don't know what trumps, I don't say trumps it, but I think that. the one
Isn't that
that's the big
sidewalk all?
triangle is the original, and then this one over here. It's so small.
For some reason, I think
Put
that
two on the side of it and the triangle, that's fine.
Okay, I didn't hear you, Kevin.
I thought, I don't know, maybe I'm imagining it, but I thought the monuments in front of Town Hall were lit, and maybe even the sidewalk was lit. I'm not
The sidewalks, no, it's bad lighting.
No,
It's
it's
bad
horrible
lighting
up
out here.
Yeah, even if we just put 2 there, just to. I just think if you don't put anything there, it's not inclusive of it. You're not pulling.
All right.
Just,
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a nice idea.
That's a nice idea.
Thank you. Geez, I'll put in the 2 bags. I'll buy the 2
Yeah.
bags.
That's okay.
For all the bags we're getting, just drop them randomly all around the
I know
grass.
you can.
At these prices,
Hey,
Everybody
and they're-
gets a
and they're-
luminary.
And they're
Yeah.
home, too. Wow.
you get a luminary. Get Oprah to hand them out.
You get a luminary.
So here's what I'm thinking is going to happen monetarily, just so you know. I got to talk to Deb Heim. She takes a check. So I'm going to have to give her a check, and then I'm going to have to submit for reimbursement, just so you know how that's going to have to work. I won't warn finance this week. I'll wait till after the holiday. I have approval to do this from Terry. I just need to warn finance that I'm doing this. I don't see its conflict of interest, but God only knows.
How? Why are you suspecting that?
Because we're not for profit and we're using this money to spend it to another not for profit. That's all I can think of.
Oh, you mean when we buy for the churches and the Masons? You mean that?
When we buy from the women's club, I just don't know what they're going to
Oh,
think.
good
I just don't
Lord.
know. But I mean, to me, this is our joint event.
That's where I go. We're involved in
We're
it.
in this event.
Right.
So
This is us. We were told to leverage volunteers, and that's what we're doing.
yes.
Yeah.
So just to warn you what I'm thinking, the politics involved.
Now, if this rains that day,
They'll be very wet bags.
put them out still.
Oh,
right?
we'll put them out.
Okay, good. All right.
I put them
That's
out
all
in the
I
snow with my father. Heck, it was
want.
fine.
That's good. Good. Okay.
All right. It's 7:42. We're meeting again. We're going to come with our homework on the luminaries, and I'm going to see if I can make some phone calls between now and then and start working on the reading of the declaration.
When is our next meeting, Nicole?
That would be a good question.
Because next Thursday is the lecture.
Should be the following Thursday, right?
Yeah,
Is it
it's
June
going to
4th?
be June 4th, 7:00. Be there or be square.
Who's reading the Declaration of Independence?
We will get volunteers. I will ask you guys. I have stolen the Declaration of Independence, divided in 5-part harmony from the Derby Historical Society, because they do this every 4th of July. So I already have it in 5-part harmony. So we can offer it to others. So keep that in the back of your mind.
We shouldn't have auditions because it's a lot of work, but we should make sure somebody can read off a piece of paper pretty clearly and enunciate well. That's my only. As somebody brings in a lot of speakers for work, some of my speakers are horrible, and I have to like
Yes.
complain to my company.
I have a couple actors
So-
on my staff that would just.
Well, there you go. That's perfect.
I read it often, so
You don't want a mumbler.
no,
I tend to
there's no
mumble.
mumbling. No,
No,
you
no
really
mumbling.
need to be angry when you read this. Yeah. Anything else? Going once?
Better start working on your introduction there, Nicole.
Going twice? All right. I'm going to say thank you, everyone, for coming. I really appreciate it. And you have a great Memorial Day weekend. I hope you drive
Thank you.
safely everywhere.
You as well.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.